It's parkour challenge time once again. We're back at Castlefield this week and it's the turn of Muman. He's quite good at flow, he's got a challenge. Once again it's timed, so let's see how he gets on.
3, 2, 1, go!
So that was a decent run. How did it go?
It went pretty well. I was forced at gunpoint by an unknown Dino Mark to do the sideways wall run at the beginning, which really wasn't my intention, but I had it in me and I tried to pull it off. It was never going to be a first-time thing because my hands are freezing cold and they don't function very well in the cold since I'm from Africa. But I did the best that I could. The only problem that I had was the turn vault at the end. Since the grass is quite slippery, even though I did put into account the fact that it would be slippery, I didn't really expect that much mud to get stuck in my tracks. That's why the drop at the end was quite slow, because I didn't quite get my composure to be able to move into the lazy. But everything else went just as I expected it to, mainly because I didn't really have any expectations. I knew because of the high humidity and the cold that my asthma would take over and I wouldn't be able to breathe very well throughout the entire ordeal. That's pretty much why the end of it was quite slow and walking pace.
And were you happy with the time? I mean, you didn't quite hit the 1:30 target, but I think the time came in at about 1:36 in the end.
That was one of my expectations. I didn't expect to go beyond that, mainly because it's not a very long run. It's just a very tiresome one. So whatever the time will be, I'm pretty happy with it because I used what was available to me. One thing that I learned going through my 4 or 5 years of parkour is that it's how much emphasis has to be put on the preservation of momentum. You don't really get that feel from a lot of these other videos that you see. These other videos that you see where every shot has to be stop, start with full energy drinks and beverages in the middle. The reality of it is the basic principles you learn in the first year of parkour you preserve and you keep for the rest of your life, whether you use parkour or not. And any flips or stupid stuff you learn in between just doesn't really add anything, because when you've been running for about half an hour and you're tired as hell, nothing else matters except that little crappy cat pass that you learned when you were like, I don't know, 16 or something. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Preservation of momentum is probably the most important principle in parkour, in my opinion, plus the fact of being useful.
Okay, well, thanks again.
All right, get on my face.